Way Down Hadestown. Hello everyone, my name is Smile and today we gonna react to the next song from the Hadestown The Musical. And what I can see while I'm looking at the playlist with the songs from Hadestown, this is like one of the most popular songs from the whole musical, so I guess it's gonna be a pretty good song or pretty important one. So I'm kinda hyped to see what's gonna happen in that song. So maybe without talking for the next 18 hours, let's go straight to the reaction. And I can only remind you that if you want to see more of me, you can check this channel. This is the channel where I make music myself. But yeah, let's go react to Way Down Hadestown, animation by Miranda Pla. Oh. Yeah, there is this train. And there are people waiting.
On the road to hell, there was a railroad track.
Oh, and lyrics, please.
Oh, come on!
And a train coming up from way down below.
That was not 6 months.
Better go and get your
Oh, so it's like, yeah, she's going back to the Hadestown. I mean, it would have sense, but based on the title, but I just guess that it's gonna be something like about all the people that go in, you know, to the Hades underworld, but it's gonna be, you know, like about only her, I think. So yeah, let's check. And is Hades or not? Because he seems pretty important in the song. So yeah.
case packed. Guess it's time to go. Follow that dollar for a long way down.
Or not, this wouldn't have much sense if that would be Hades, because I guess she would be probably happy to go once again to Hades, and she didn't seem like she's happy, so maybe that's, I don't know, Zeus or someone, I don't know.
Far away from the poorhouse door, you either get to hell or to Hadestown. Ain't no difference anymore. Way down Hadestown, way down under the ground. Hound dog howl and a whistle blow. Train come a rolling, clickety clank. Nobody knows where that old train goes. Those who go, they don't come back. They're going way down Hadestown.
Interesting. But yeah, it has sense that if you are going to the underground, you in most cases don't come back. But the exception, of course, it's here the Persephone, but also, you know, we know that, for example, Odysseus were underground and he kinda escaped, but we all know in what happened when he were down there. So maybe he, you know, escaped as a different person. So maybe in, you know, that case, we could consider if he still was the same, if he escaped or not. But yeah, it's not relevant, I think. But yeah.
Way down under the ground.
And I like the eyes they have here. Oh, and these trumpets.
Winter's night and summer's o'er. Hear that high, lonesome sound of my husband.
They all have such a, you know, like interesting voices, because it's all like this really aggressive, this with a lot of growl and everything, and this is really, really cool.
Coming for to bring me home to Hadestown, way down Hadestown, way down under the ground.
But
down there.
you know, when I'm looking at her right now, she looks like more happy that she's going there. So maybe that, but no, it's not Hades this one because she's singing about him, and she's not singing to him. So I guess he's someone else. But yeah.
Way down under the ground. Down there, it's a bunch of stiffs. Brother, I'll be bored to death. Gonna have to import some stuff.
Brother? And now is the question: is she called him, you know, like my dear friend, or is this is Persephone brother? And I had no idea who is Persephone brother. So yeah.
Just to entertain myself. Give me morphine in a tin. Give me a crate of the fruit of the vine. Takes a lot of medicine to make it through the winter time.
Interesting, because I can understand that there is not a lot to do, so she can be bored and maybe she has to, you know, like have other things to be entertained or something. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like she's happy to go back to Hades, you know, to her husband. And it's interesting because I'm start wondering how the relationship is, you know, like if they are happy or not, because it's a really complicated story, because I guess she can be happy that she's going back to him and that she gonna be with him, but from the other hand, she also can be like, yeah, I'm gonna be born for the half of the year and that's gonna be boring. And it's interesting because you think that she could be more happy after the half of the year without her husband, but from the other hand, when she know that she has so much fun here and that she gonna go back when she gonna be only with her husband and there will be boring thing, it's all interesting in the way that you want to see more about their relationship, how it's gonna be looked like, you know. And yeah, I'm quite interested to see how it's gonna be.
Way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground. Everybody dresses in clothes so fine. Everybody's pockets are weighted down. Everybody's sipping ambrosia wine. A gold mine in Hadestown, way down, Hadestown,
I love his mimic here.
way down under the ground.
Everybody hungry, everybody tired, everybody slaved by the sweat of his brow. The wage is nothing and the work is hard. It's a graveyard in Hadestown.
Way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground. Every little penny in the wishing well, every little nickel on the drum. On the drum. All them shiny little heads and tails, where do you think they come from? They come from way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground.
They have to admit that this song is pretty catchy, you know, when I hear from the you know, like, I don't know, fourth time this melody, it's kind of start to stuck in my head a little bit. So yeah.
Mr. Hades is a mean old
With a
boss.
silver whistle and a golden scale.
So yeah, he's definitely not a Hades, but I don't know who he is. But I can see that they don't really like Hades, and there is a question why. If there is like, you know, like connect to the mythology, or it just like because he takes all of these people down there, and there is, you know, like they have not a good life down there, and they think that this is his fault. And is this his fault, or that was, like from above, like, I don't know, Zeus or someone, when he gave him this role, he told him how this underground have to look like or something. This is a really interesting question, and about Hades and Persephone, there's so many interesting topics that they can show us, but yeah, let's gonna see.
And he weighs the cost. And your soul for sale.
To the king on the chromium throne. To the bottom of a sing
The
sail.
wheel squeals and the big wheel groans.
You better forget about your wishing well. Way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground.
Now on the road to hell there was a railroad car. And the car door opened and a man stepped out.
There's gonna be
Everybody
Hades.
looked and everybody saw it was the same man they'd been singing about.
You're early.
I missed you.
He looks interesting, and okay, I can see from this short period of time that she is quite angry at him. That doesn't have to mean that she's not happy to be with him there. She can be angry at this moment at him just, but there is quite a few, like signs that maybe she isn't too happy with him. But yeah, we're gonna see. And I wanted to say something more, but I don't remember what. But yeah,
You're early.
I missed you.
I wanted to say that I never watched the show entirely. I mean, entirely. I never watched a single episode fully of this show. But there is this show about the devil. I think it was called Lucifer or something. I'm not sure, but from what I remember, is that the main character look really similar to him, and I know that only because this show was playing the TV just before The Walking Dead that I loved, and I watched, always that in the TV, and sometimes when I was just too early, I saw like the end of some episode of this show, and yeah, maybe now I'm just tripping and he's not looking like that, but this is how I remember him, so yeah.
Mr. Hades is a mighty king. Must be making some mighty big deals. Seems like he owns everything. Kinda makes you wonder how it feels.
It's all golden on him, it's interesting. Oh, that was interesting, it's all aboard. She looks almost like she's scared of him. Look at this. And from this point of view, you can see like he is satisfied that she's there, but not happy. I don't wanna, say something only while looking at this, but the first glance of this looks like they look more like the enemies than like, married people. Oh, and the fact that this flower, was kind of like, whoop, at the end. I think it gives us, like the another sign that there is something wrong there, Yeah, and even more down. So, I think this is the changing point in the musical, this is the moment when I think the plot will go more into some direction, and I think that this is the moment where this maybe won't be so happy, so optimistic, and rather go into some darker motifs, because all of these songs, even though it was kinda in the happy vibe, at least at the top level when we consider, like the melody and the instruments and everything, but under that, it was like singing about kinda dark stuff. And the ending of this song, I think, show us that there is something wrong there, and we're gonna probably see what. And I think that this also will have the impact to our main protagonist in this musical. I don't know yet how, but I guess we're gonna see that, because I guess it's just something that's gonna happen, and I guess this all things will start now after the song, that we're gonna see how all of this gonna go wrong. But yeah, we're gonna see in the next video. I kinda interested to see what's gonna happen next, because I know that something gonna happen, but I have no idea what. So yeah, there was a lot of question asked by me in this video. I can already say that I know that the guy that we saw is not the Hades, because the Hades we saw later. But you can let me know in the comments who was the guy, and yeah, we're gonna see each other in the next video. And if I remember correctly, we're gonna do a few songs in the one video. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and yeah, till the next video, just remember to smile more to each other, to be nice to each other, and just to choose love every day. Thank you everyone for watching, and till the next video, bye bye.